As we all know, there is an absolute division online on the internet about the Russell Brand allegations. Some people are for the fact that because they've been so accustomed and so used to Russell Brand making videos and talking about the establishment, talking about COVID, talking about recent government involvement in wars, in policies, in governance, so they are of the camp where they believe that everything is a conspiracy. And there is another camp that believes that not every woman who complains of being assaulted or being abused should be taken seriously. Like, don't believe every woman who comes forward with an accusation of assault or abuse. Of course, we all know, the Me Too movement gave us a clear proof that a woman can stay for 3 years, for even 5 years, 10 years without talking about abuse, because I've never experienced abuse as a person, but I know people who've experienced abuse, and it's so difficult to talk about it, It depends on the society, the community where you belong, because in most cases, the victim is always blamed, Like, I'll just give you an aside, like an example. In Africa, if a young girl complains that she's been abused, they won't believe her straight up. They will look for things like she wasn't dressed properly, she wasn't in the right place at the right time, was she drunk, was she seductive? They will look for every reason to blame the victim, and the perpetrator will go scot-free. So without further ado, let's talk about Russell Brand. Before we start talking about him, let's take a look at a video, video evidence of him talking about how he assaults women. And this was in a live TV show. Guys, this is disgusting. So just watch Russell Brand being creepy.
Women feel safe around me, they trust me, then bang, pregnant, bang, pregnant, bang, pregnant. Catherine is welcome to be here. No, don't trust me, don't do this. Well, it's been really...
That's how creepy this man was. He had zero respect for women, and he was disgusting. He was. So let's continue with the video.
It's been really I can undo your bra, just like this. Oh, you've got a bit of hair on your face. Oh, come start mine. Oh, it's alright, I'll sleep on the couch. Bang, pregnant. Pop yourself down on my knee.
Did he do all that on live TV? That was disgusting and creepy. Did he? Who were the enablers? Who were the people allowing him to do these things on TV, on live TV, and he kept on doing it over and over, and no one said anything, no one did anything, And I understand the women who are coming forward now, because I'm a woman. I know how it feels, and I know that because some people are so powerful, they abuse their power. They abuse their power and their authority, and they do so many disgusting things to people. And unfortunately, most of the Me Too cases like this one always shows a man in a powerful position taking advantage of women. If Russell Brand really did these things that he did on live TV, behind the scenes, to some women without their consent, he deserves the punishment. He deserves to go on trial. All the allegations that are being made to him has to be investigated. I'm not taking a stance here to support Russell Brand. I'm not taking a stance here to support the women who are coming forward. But my opinion here is that if there is an allegation, it deserves attention and it deserves proper investigation. I know some people will say, okay, what if the judge has been bored by the same people who are bringing these allegations forward? What if the detectives who are going to do the investigation have been bored by the same people? Therefore, Russell Brand will just be cancelled forever. I don't know, but it's just like the Me Too movement. Of course, some people claim that the Me Too movement was exaggerated, but it was necessary, and we saw how so many people in high top-ranking positions were brought to justice. I'm not going to mention any names here. We already know what happened, but if a woman makes any allegations, please do due diligence by doing proper investigation. Don't just cancel her and say that don't believe every accusation. We need to believe the women, especially the girl who was 16 and Russell Brand was 31 when she was assaulted by Russell Brand. We need to take it seriously because she was a minor. Yeah, we need to take this one seriously. Take a look at this video of a lady who was interviewed by Piers Morgan.
I was a guest on his show, leaving the show in the corridor. He's there going, and doing his very, funny routine. And then he gives me his number, to which I just go, thanks, and leave the building, and,
You threw it away.
Yeah.
That's another victim. Imagine if all the victims had to come forward. It will be a floodgate of rights. Because you can see that Russell Brand felt like he was above the law. He abused his authority and his power. So any woman, anything that comes around him in skirts, he will go after it. He will devour it. As you can see from his videos, he's talking about, like, if you sit on my leg, if you go down on my knee, it's boom, 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 pregnant, boom, pregnant, boom, 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 pregnant. Like, seriously. And why was he so free and successful for such a long time? Why? Why did they allow him to do all these things to women, to his colleagues, to girls that came to his to the BBC for internship? All the girls who were working as neighbors to the BBC's building, or they shared the same building with BBC. He went after them. There is a lady also who claims that she was working as a secretary in an office that shared the same building with BBC, and one day she went into the bathroom and she was followed by Russell Brand, and she was shocked when she was inside the toilet doing her thing. She just felt like someone was behind her. When she turned around, he was holding his toja, his willy, on his hand, and he told her that, you know what, do you like it? Because I'm going to give you a taste of it. Huh? Did he do that? Did he say that? Oh my God. And hey, Russell Brand broke up with Katie Price through a text message. Text message? Yeah, text message. In New Year's Eve, he sent a message to her while she was about to go on stage. He sent a message that he wants a breakup from the marriage. He wants a divorce because he can't cope being married to a woman who is never available. Of course, Katie Price was at the peak of her career and she was hitting all the Billboard charts, #1. So she had to put so much work into her career, and Russell Brand could not take it. He wanted a woman who he could control. But unfortunately, Katie Price couldn't be controlled because she was also a boss of her own music career, her tour, her goals, her objective.